Hello everyone, thank you for clicking this video. Welcome to Microsoft Company webinar video. This webinar is going to explore more about Microsoft Company. I'm going to tell you the member of Microsoft Company. We have three presenters. They are Rifka Dyah Ayu, Tsabita, Nurazizah Dwi Yuliani, Maulana Achmad, Dhani, and then we have two scriptwriters. They are Tiana Sapitri and Tsabita Trisna. Ika Rahmawati as moderator and Muhammad Ihsan as our editor. For all these members, we have one leader or director. He is Yhosie Anggara W. That's all my opening. I will leave it to the moderator. Moderator, please.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this webinar. How are you today?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Thank you all for finding time and visiting this webinar. Before we start, I would like to check the audio. Can you hear us well?
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this webinar is divided into two sessions, explanation and quiz and answers. If you have any question during the presentation, please type them into the chat box in your Zoom, and I will bring them up during the presentation, and we will also have time for direct question at the end. Well, today we want to present about Microsoft Company. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Ika Rahmawati, and I'm the public relations at the Microsoft Company, and I'm so excited to be your moderator. Next, the first presenter, she is Rifka Dyah, and she is the General Manager of Microsoft Company. Then, the second presenter is Nurazizah. She is the Human Resource Manager of this company. And the last presenter, he is Maulana Dhani. He is the Manager of Marketing of this company. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 points to be delivered in this webinar. Please look at the screen. 4.1, the company organization will be present by presenter 1, Rifka Dyah. Then, for the point 2 and point 3, the products and the company history will be delivered by presenter 2, Nurazizah. And for the last point, the marketing strategy, it will be delivered by presenter 3, Maulana Dhani. Without further ado, let's start with the explanation. The first presenter, she is my CEO worker, Rifka Dyah. She is the general manager who achieved as the best manager of the year. Well, Rifka, I hope you are ready. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Ika. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited to explain to you about this company. I'm going to tell you about the company structures. Now, let's get started. As you can see this slide, on the top of structure is Chief Executive, Mr. Yhosie Anggara W as Chief Executive. The CEO's duties include a variety of primary responsibilities, including making core decisions as the company's captain, managing all research that can be used by the company for profit, as well as being a communication bridge between the board of directors and operational parties within the company. In general, the duties and responsibilities of the CEO are communicating on behalf of the company with shareholders, government agencies, and the public, and leading the development of a business or company in accordance with short-term and long-term strategies. And number 2 is general manager. Me as general manager who has responsibility for all parts or functional in a company or organization. General manager leads several units of the work function that has some or all of the functional managers. A general manager is fully responsible for all or part of the company's departmental operation, including generating revenue and controlling costs. Number three is HR management. Ms. Nurazizah Dwi Yuliani as HR management. This management system aims to manage and also connect every human resource in a company effectively and efficiently. With the presence of human resource management system, HR managers are responsible for evaluating their subordinates and the human resource department to develop a more effective job appraisal and ensure that the performance appraisal can be carried out by all employees of the company. HR manager need to do good coordination between all the department and employees. Manager have responsibility for salary increases and development of salary structure. Number four is marketing manager. Mr. Maulana Ahmadani as marketing manager is one of the structural position in company's marketing team. He is the leader of all company's marketing campaigns and manages all the marketing strategies created. To market a product requires a way that is not easy. In addition to have to compete with the other product, marketing also requires a product to be trusted by the public. Therefore, the task of marketing management is coordinate marketing strategy, monitor company growth, and trying out a new marketing process. Number five, Mrs. Ika Rahmawati as public relation. Public relation or PR is a discipline to maintain reputation. PR has advisory role to the company regarding its relationship with the public. As a PR, you must be able to provide advice and input to the internal management related to various policies, relation, company communication to the public. PR has the aim of providing understanding and influencing public action. Therefore, so that it can collect important data from the public, which can then be implemented into a PR strategy. So this can also help increase public confidence in the company. Number six is accounting and financial manager. Ms. Tiana Sapitri as accounting and financial manager. This manager is charged of plan, develop, and control to the financial and accounting function in the company and providing comprehensive and timely financial information to assist the company in the decision-making process that support the achievement of the company financial targets. Therefore, financial management can manage the accounting function in processing financial data and information to produce financial reports needed by the company accurately and on time. Procurement manager, Ms. Tsabita Trisna as procurement manager. In a typical day, a procurement manager will communicate more in finance and operation to understand issues affecting the company. The procurement may also work on upcoming tender. Basically, however, the procurement manager handles inquiries from potential suppliers and receive feedback from the operation and finance teams. Therefore, procurement management can planning forecast or supply, create a standard produce for goods or service, and adjusting the specification of goods or service needed by the company. The last is manager design drafting. Muhammad Ihsan as manager the design drafting. Duties and responsibilities of graphic designer not only must be able to create visual concept manually or by using computer software. Graphic designer also have other duties and responsibilities, like making the concept of information and material related to the design to be worked on. Meet with the client or art director if needed to obtain additional information about the design to be made and brainstorm with clients and provide input. Well, that's my presentation. Then I turn back the screen to the moderator. moderator. Moderator, please.
Thank you, Rifka. The next point will be delivered by Nurazizah. Well, Nurazizah, I hope you are ready. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you for moderator. Hi everyone, now I want to continue my friend's presentation. Similar to the previous presentation, I'm going to tell you about Microsoft and history of Microsoft. Microsoft Corporation is an American multinational corporation headquartered in Redmond, Washington, United States that develops, manufactures, licenses, and supports a variety of computer-related products and services. The company was founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen on April 4, 1975. Microsoft is the world's largest software maker by revenue. Microsoft is also one of the most valuable companies in the world. Microsoft was founded to develop and sell the basic translator for the Altair 8800. The company managed to dominate the personal computer operating system market with its MS-DOS in the mid-1980s, followed by the Microsoft Windows line of operating systems. Microsoft 1986 initial public offering and the sharp rise in its share price created 3 billionaires and 12,000 millionaires among Microsoft employees. Since the 1990s, the company has increasingly diversified from the operating system market and has made a number of corporate acquisitions. In May 2011, Microsoft purchased Skype Technologies for $8.5 billion, making it the most expensive acquisition in Microsoft history. In 2012, Microsoft was the dominant market for the PC operating system and Office software market, alongside Microsoft Office. The company also products a range of software for desktop and servers, and is active in areas such as internet search Bing, the video game industry Xbox and Xbox 360 consoles, digital service marketplace MSN, and mobile phones Windows Phone operating system. In June 2012, Microsoft announced that it would enter the PC market for the first time with the launch of the Microsoft Surface tablet computer. Now for the history, Paul Allen and Bill Gates, childhood friends with a passion for computer programming, are trying to make a successful business by leveraging their skills. The January 1975 issue of Popular Electronics magazine featured the Altair 8800 microcomputer by Microinstrumentation and Telemetry System, MITS. Allen knew they could program a basic entrepreneur for the device. After a phone call from Gates claiming they had an entrepreneur, MITS immediately asked for the demonstration. Since they didn't have an entrepreneur at the time, Allen built a simulator for the Altair, while Gates developed one. Although they developed the translator on simulator, not the original device, it operated very smoothly when it was demonstrated to MITS in Albuquerque, New Mexico in March 1975. MITS agreed to distribute and market it under the Altair Basic name. They officially founded Microsoft on April 4, 1975, and appointed Gates as CEO. Allen coined the name Microsoft. The company moved to its new office in Bellevue, Washington, January 1979. The company expanded into new markets with the 1983 launch of the Microsoft Mouse, as well as publishing division called Microsoft Press. Paul Allen resigned from Microsoft in February after being diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease. Well, that's my presentation. Then I return back the screen to the moderator. Moderator, please.
Thank you, Nurazizah. Well, last but not least, the next point will be discussed by Dhani. Well, Dhani, I hope you are ready. The screen is yours.
Previously, can my voice be heard? Sorry. Can my voice be heard? Okay, thank you, Ika, for the opportunity. And now I will continue the presentation about the Microsoft products. As of fiscal year in 2010, Microsoft had 5 product divisions: Windows and Windows Live Division, Server and Tools, Online Services Division, Microsoft Business Division, and Entertainment and Devices Division. Next. First, Windows and Windows Live Division, Server and Tools, Online Services Division. The Client Division manufactures a line of Windows operating systems such as Windows 7. The division also manufactures the Windows Live family of products and services. Server and Tools produces server version of Windows, such as Windows Server 2008 R2, as well as a suite of development tools named Microsoft Visual Studio, Microsoft Silverlight, a web application framework, and System Center Configuration Manager, a collection of tools that improve remote control, patch management, distribution capabilities, software and hardware or software inventory. Other server products include Microsoft SQL Server, a relational database management system, Microsoft Exchange Server for a business-specific email and scheduling features, Small Business Server for small business-specific messaging and other features, and Microsoft Desktop Server for business process management. Second, Microsoft Business Division. Microsoft Business Division manufactures Microsoft Office, including Microsoft Office 2010, Microsoft line of Office software. Its software products include Word, a word processor, Access, a relational database program, Excel, a spreadsheet program, Outlook, a collaborative software often used with Exchange Server, PowerPoint, a presentation program, Publisher, a desktop publishing software, and SharePoint. Several other products were added later with the release of Office 2003, named Visio, Project, MapPoint, InfoPad, and OneNote. The division also develops Enterprise Resource Planning, or ERP, software for companies under the Microsoft Dynamics brand. This software are Microsoft Dynamics AX, Microsoft Dynamics NAV, Microsoft Dynamics GP, and Microsoft Dynamics SL. All of them are targeted at different types of companies and countries and are limited to organizations under 7,500 employees. Additionally, under the Dynamics brand, there is a customer relationship management software named Microsoft Dynamics CRM, part of the Azure Service Platform. Third, Entertainment and Devices Division. The Entertainment and Devices Division produces the Windows CE operating system for embedded system and Windows Phone for smartphones. Microsoft initially entered the mobile phone market through Windows CE for mobile devices, which was later developed into Windows Mobile Operating System and now by Windows Phone. The division also produces computer games that run on Windows PCs and other systems, including the Age of Empires, Halo, and Microsoft Flight Simulator series, and many of the Macintosh business unit. Now this is the market strategy of Microsoft. Next. Together with Paul Allen, Bill Gates founded the company and named Microsoft. The first marketing strategy carried out by Bill Gates was to collaborate with MITS, namely by developing an operating system with Microsoft Basic. Microsoft received an offer of cooperation from the MITS company that developed the Altair 2800 because it was interested in the concept of a computer operating system offered by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Cooperation with the success and fruitful results, Microsoft is also growing. Microsoft marketing strategy is as follows. First, focus on the product elements of the marketing mix. Microsoft has a marketing technique called Microsoft 7 P's of marketing, which focuses on the product elements of their marketing mix and emphasizes these elements over the other elements. Therefore, this multinational technology company has accepted the high level of user convenience of its products and services as a unique selling proposition associated with the brand. Second, invest in marketing message communication through various integrated marketing communication channels. This joint company uses a variety of marketing communication channels such as advertising, sales promotion, public relations, direct marketing, and personal selling in an integrated manner to communicate its marketing messages to its target customer segments. With increasingly massive marketing, it is expected that they will touch many elements. Third, target customers who value the effectiveness and efficiency of their products. Targeting and positioning Microsoft segmentation focuses on specific group or individuals among the population who value the speed of operating efficiency and the advanced features and capabilities of technology products and services. With this, their marketing is more structured and more targeted because they know where or what kind of group they are going to market and better understand their need to Microsoft products. That's the analysis of Microsoft style marketing strategy that is being carried out by their corporation. They better analyze and target what kind of customer they will go to by offering their superior product in their marketing mix and trying to reach every element widely by marketing their products massively. With this new strategy, they achieve more turnover and loyal customers who use their services in a dedicated manner. Okay, that's all of my presentation. I return to the moderator, please.
Thank you, presenters Rifka, Nurazizah, and Dhani. It was an awesome presentation. We can understand Thor's point. Next, it is time for question and answer. If you have a question, please raise hand and I will call your name. And if I call your name, you can activate your microphone, then tell us about your question. Yes, Miss Tiana, you can activate your microphone.
Okay, my name is Tiana Sapitri. First of all, I would like to thank the moderator who have given me the opportunity to ask questions about this material. Well, I want to ask whether parents are still responsible for the activities and purchases made by their children. Okay, so many questions from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. Maybe we will answer it after collecting the question first. Then we can move on to the next question. Miss Vita, are welcome to activate the microphone.
Okay. I would also like to thank you in advance for being allowed to ask questions. So I have heard about new service agreement being settled by Microsoft. What I want to ask is how can I accept these terms in new agreement? Thank you.
Okay, we will accommodate the question first. Then for the last question, Mr. Ihsan is welcome.
Okay, thanks to the moderator for giving me the opportunity to ask about what are the advantages of Microsoft Windows operating system compared to other operating system. Thank you.
Thank you to participants who have expressed their question about our material. This time about the Microsoft Company. Furthermore, I invite the presenters of the material this time to be able to answer some of the questions that have been expressed earlier. I invite you.
Okay, I'm Rifka Dyah Ayu as speaker one permission to answer question from Ms. Tiana Sapitri about are parents still responsible for activities and purchases what do their children? Yes. Microsoft Service Agreement states that parents are responsible for the Microsoft account, Skype account, and service used by minors, including purchases and subscription fees. Some of our services require payments, such as apps and games are available in the Microsoft Store and Office Store at freeoutlook.com. OneDrive additional storage or a Microsoft 365 subscriber subscription. Microsoft Family offer a solution for parents to understand how their child use the device and set limits. For more information about Microsoft Family, visit the Family dashboard. Whatever the explanation of my answer to the question you gave was helpful enough, Miss Tiana Sapitri?
Yes, this is enough. Thank you for Rifka Dyah.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, then introduce me Nurazizah Dwi Yuliani as speaker two will answer the questions from Miss Tsabita about how do I accept the terms in new agreement. Well, yes, Microsoft has renewing agreement and also our terms for the customers. By continuing to use our access products or service on or after June 15, 2021, you are agreeing to the terms of the Microsoft Service Agreement. If you don't agree, you can choose to stop using the products and service and close your Microsoft account before June 15, 2021. Whether the explanation of my answer to the question you gave was helpful enough?
I guess that's enough. Thank you, Miss Nurazizah.
Okay, my name is Maulana Dhani. As speaker 3, will answer a question from Mr. Ihsan. The operating system that we have has many advantages that other operating systems such as Linux, Android, and iOS do not have. But some of them are safe and easy to use or with basic utility application. 2, have excellent multitasking capabilities so you can run various applications at the same time. 3, our storage system is more organized, already has artificial intelligence-based digital assistants that will make it easier for you to search. 4, Microsoft operating system has a very good performance for playing games because it is equipped with DirectX 12, which is the latest version. 5, we also have a fast browser today, namely Microsoft Edge. In addition, we also always update so that there will be new features every time we update. Okay, Mr. Ihsan, has your question been answered?
Okay, I think that's enough. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, if everything goes well, of course, I accept. Thank you for the question from the presenter who answered question from the confusion. And I also thank you to the participants who participated actively in our webinar at this time. It doesn't feel like we are at the end of the event. Of course, this webinar is very useful for us, especially in the era of digitalization industry, which increasing support information technology. Microsoft is a new hub for us to go together in this digitalization era. Once again, I thank you to the presenters, audience, and narrator who helped today's webinar. See you on our other webinars. I return to the narrator. Thank you.
Well, thank you again to the moderator. We has led the way for this webinar. Hopeful that we can become new chrono for you, especially in the current era of globalization where we almost be required to be able to use various technology developments to make things action. Our lives are in doing various activities will lead me and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.